Welcome to Loleventvods. These are the best highlights of today's LEC 2025 matchup.
Raris Renata into Rel and Corki should be winning for the Raris Renata, obviously.
Yeah, I think the problem for BDS right now is they have no idea where Stend is. 113 was hovering bot because he wasn't sure if there was going to be a dive onto Irrelevant, but now still they haven't really spotted where he is. I think actually Paris might have just seen him. So BDS knows that this is going down, but aren't really in a position to trade on the opposite side.
BDS are bringing all 5 members across here. Weaver's wall coming out as well. Flacker's on the wrong side of that wall, and he's going to be abandoned by his team. A Drake for a kill on Flacker. BDS get first blood, but Heretics do secure the neutral.
And now they're going to be able to push
already
in
on those grubs alongside Sheo. With the TP coming out from Carlson towards the bot side, Irrelevant still has teleport of his own, so if he wants to come up and make this a 5v4 in BDS's favor, he could do so. Sheo's already secured one grub though, and that's all Heretics really wanted. Just wanted to make sure that BDS weren't going to get that feat from taking these 3 grubs.
Yeah, BDS just trying to get that wave push in topside to set them up so they had the latents in places. And all they're doing is keeping the CS even. And realistically, that's all they really want to do. And it's Carlson who's been struggling as a result and may even struggle now.
Execution going down. Irrelevant looking for that needlework. Dashes forward. He's definitely struggling. Snip, snip. Irrelevant on the board again. Meanwhile, in the bot lane, Sten pulled in. And it's Paris who secures the kill for BDS. 3-0.
Dash as well. Ice hiding. Basically, Heretics think Ice is reset to avoid the 2v2 again, but they just have 113 set up. Oh, the chance of corruption going wide as well from Flackett, but it's Stend who was just that little bit too far.
And shook back.
I am shook at either way. And,
understandable. 113 looking for Sheo and Stend. Will force them out again. Can take away this control ward. 113 still stepping forward. Magnus Storm onto Flackett. Remember, this man has no flash and he hasn't got a hope in hell of surviving. BDS get their 4th on the board.
Well played by BDS. So Heretics try to brute force the 3-man in mid to get mid priority and
he's
then
to the mid lane to cover. He then loses a wave, 2 waves and a plate to top lane. Carlson's now going to be dived on the bot side because they saw all of Heretics moving up towards the top side. Irrelevant's going to get another plate. Public execution going in from Carlson. The needlework. Power's going to tank up that tower. But BDS, they're just happy to take more of these plates away in the face of Carlson. Yes, they didn't get the neutral objectives, but they got so much gold. 3,000 gold ahead now with BDS.
Yeah, and sure, Sheo is going to get these void grubs, but realistically, I don't think Heretics are going to get a sniff at these towers in quite a while.
I've got 4 now. Dragon is available to Heretics though, so they'll get their 2nd on the board, at least delaying BDS. You know, BDS didn't get 4 grubs, so no mites are going to spawn. Didn't get any of the first 2 Drakes, so Heretics will get that portion of the feat.
How they push these leads forward. Sheo trying to cover for a dive with 113 though.
113 looking for Carlson here. We'll get him back. The edge of Ishtal pulls him out with the Impale as well. Glacial Prison dodged with the Hallowed Mist. Sheo though can't avoid the needleworks. Pulled back with the Magnus Storm, and now Irrelevant's continuing the dive. Sten's on his way across. Irrelevant will look for this tower, and that should be first tower blood over to BDS. They get the kill. If they want, they can just teleport one of them up towards that top side. You can see Irrelevant shadowing Nuke. Irrelevant's actually going to be given the local gold as Glacial Prison goes down onto Paris. There's the Chain of Corruption follow-up, and a quick kill from Heretics as they find their first of the game.
Yeah, it's a nice dragon, and as well, then the vision is there to spot out exactly what BDS are up to. Nice trade.
Carlson might be dead. 113's on his way. Go on. Through the wall. Where are you going, Carlson? Goes in with the public execution, actually dashes away to survive with that. Gonna accept their losses and just take a rift hold of their own. Nuke's coming across there with that teleport. Ice pulled back. Weaver's wall towards Stend as well. They look for Flacker first. Seismic shoves him back and immediately shoves him off this mortal coil. 113 came in from the side as well, but BDS won't chase Stend any further. Instead, they will take the 3rd tower of the game.
Sheo is getting the Rift Herald though this entire time. May just, yeah, he's going to have to pull off. Doesn't quite have the damage to finish it off. So BDS, they get the pick, they get the tower, and now they should get, no one can touch him in the side lane. This guy's incredibly strong. Oh, Sheo
goes forward, dodges away from the seismic shove. 113 is going to slam him into the wall though, and the chase continues. Impale is available, but the BDS really want to chase this any further. The answer is
Heretics have to come in with 0 vision on their support and try and contest this, and they establish no vision here. Plus Irrelevance in base.
He's not there yet. Glacial Prison hitting onto Paris there. 113's already used the Impale, and Heretics are very healthy. 113 slain where he stands. Paris has to flash away. Public execution going into Ice as well as Camilo chases him out. Irrelevant on the back line, but he's going to be on his lonesome in just a second. Camilo could look to dash back in here. Forces BDS away. Heretics get out with 5 members alive. And they killed out the enemy jungler. This could be a Drake into Artican.
Yeah, but there you can see the lack of confidence we talked about from BDS coming into play. They don't really decide on if we're going to fight Sheo, if we're going to take the Rift Herald. Yeah. But I think they can still shift over here. Actually, maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong, yeah.
Yeah, I think they're just going to go straight for Artican. Rift Herald has been stopped, and you can see Heretics working their way down here as well. They might look to contest that Artican at 8,000 HP right now. Camilo clearing out a bit of vision. Paris there on the front line. It's down to probably about 4,000 or so, yeah. 5.5. BDS don't quite have the damage without Irrelevant here. And Heretics will happily take up the mantle of tanking the Artican for now. No TP on Irrelevant as well as he's worked his way through that mid lane. He's on his way across Glacial Prison into the hostile takeover. Sheo gets the smite and now the false life on all 5 as Carlton dives the back line. Paris falls as he dives in. Ice doing a lot of work here though. And that's all of the false lives gone already. Carlton flashing across, trying to kill off Nuke. Can't quite get the damage in, nor can he take down Ice.
So Heretics do get the steal, but every
powerful for him. Rod of Ages and Seraphs both fully stacked for Nuke alongside a fully stacked Muramana for Ice with that Triforce. The only people with 2 items on Heretics are Sheo, who's got the Kanik Rukun and the Heartsteel with 96 stacks. We'll give him credit for that. And Camilo, who has gone Nashers into Leandries.
BDS starting up the Rift Herald. I think they're in a perfectly fine spot at this stage. The wave on bot side was pushed in very
between
deep.
the Baron and the Soul spawn here. Obviously, BDS are yet to pick up a Drake so far. Irrelevant starting to harass Carlson down. Public execution going in, though. Look at the damage from the Needleworks. So with Paris on his way, the Ignite ticking won't be enough. Carlson expediates and gets the Shield Weaver's wall coming out from Nuke. Camilo will dodge to the other side of it. He did TP behind, but couldn't find any action.
Yeah, BDS using a hell of a lot of tools now to try and force this play on the bottom side. They need to get something to work here because 45 seconds until that dragon. Oh, 113!
113 jumping in, but the hostile takeover. He's met his maker. Heretics able to pick up a kill. 113 going way too greedy.
BDS, it was a sunk cost fallacy. At this stage, you just need to back it on up. So I was about to say, I think BDS are in a decent spot. Like, oh, do you get caught here? Sheo? No. Oh, a little late on this, but
a calculator
1v1 that at any point in time, Irrelevant could push in bot and move to Dragon and solo Dragon. You can test everything.
Really nice tempo bait here, but then the Glacial Prism goes down. Irrelevant able to dodge away from it. Redemption onto Sheo will heal him back up to about half HP. 113 still 7 seconds away from spawning. Irrelevant's Needlework is 2 seconds away.
Camilo still has the ultimate though. He could be. Oh no, he's caught!
Magnus Storm immediately. Sten gets one. Irrelevant gets the other. And now the Drake is secured by Heretics, but BDS will want their lives for it. Sheo trying to back in the bush. Irrelevant dashes across the wall, and Sheo will fall as well. It will be 5 for none in a 4v5, but the soul goes to Heretics.
This game is getting a little chaotic, but holy moly, that has that ultimate available. He's the sole person that can maybe make that engage happen for Heretics. And that could
that teleport at his disposal. Carlson and Sheo are looking for him. Glacial Prison immediately. They jump onto Irrelevant and they shut him down. That's how you punish a...
Happy to go on mid. Oh, Sheo though. Kind of face checking a little, but they already have push in mid, then jump towards top wave and get the numbers advantage there. It's this back and forth that Heretics are defending.
Ooh, Chain of Corruption. Down onto 113. He does still have the flash and will use it to dash away from that hostile takeover coming out from Stend, but 113 now.
You've still got all ultimates available on BDS. And they, well,
Weaver's wall.
That one.
Flacker doesn't have flash, has got to use the cleanse, trying to get away. Redemption will save his life. The Impale only onto Stend. But that is a kill over to BDS, and now they're knocking on the doors of these inhibitors. You can see Irrelevant just shredding through the inhibitor tower and the inhibitor. Mid lane inhib and its tower will be forfeit as well. The base now in tatters over a single pick, really, onto Flacker. The follow-up onto Stend, costing him his life. You can see the damage coming out as well from Nuke and Ice with those missiles and that threaded volley.
Yeah, a couple of these picks onto Flacker have been crucial in this game. He gets caught out at the start, just the start of that.
To join in a fight if it does begin.
Yeah, but you've got so many angles of attack here for BDS. They're going
double impale into the Weaver's wall. Redemption coming out. Sten with a hostile takeover as well, but Flacker's already so low. He's trying to put the damage down before he falls onto Paris. He'll get it into the bear now. He's respawning. Camilo gets the shuffle back onto Irrelevant, but Irrelevant still on top of him. Irrelevant will fall now 2 for 3. In the exchange, Camilo and Carlton, though, Both have the Ocean Soul, both healthy enough to continue to push back. Nuke with a seismic shove onto Carlson, doesn't quite get him onto that unraveled earth, and Camilo continues to put those soldiers in. Flash into the Ishtal's impact. Carlson finds another. It's all on Camilo, but he can't do much. Nuke with the flash forward to get his first kill of the game.
It was so close to going the way of Heretics, but BDS barely able to bring it out on the other side, and now they're going to try and dance their way with the health bars through this Elder Dragon.
Yes, able to hold on. Elder Drake secured for BDS. Alongside it, they will take the Baron. Heretics, he can't really fight into an Elder, even if it's only on a couple of members of BDS. They are deadly members. 9 kills between the two of them. Nuke and Ice, the ones with that Elder Dragon buff. I think actually Paris may have respawned in time to get on the top lane.
Yeah, Relevant just going to start to push that wave in, try and draw Heretics across to deal with that mid wave. Just giving it that Baron buff as well makes it a little bit nicer. Camilo going to stand here though and clear it out. Ocean Drake doing work in these sorts of situations where you can just continuously heal up and make sure that you're not losing too much, but the slow chip is happening.
It's already down to half HP. 113 flashes forward into the Magnus Storm. There's the follow-up you're looking for. Paris gets one, almost falls himself, but is able to survive.
And the double to 4 kill! Double to that Elder Dragon doing work, baby!
I was going to not say it because as they push towards this bottom side, the inhibitor in the top lane 3.5 minutes away from spawning. The Baron buff remaining for 30 seconds. Irrelevant's going to be the one pushing through mid. Well, 3.5, almost 4 items on both Camilo and Flacket, and BDS don't have that Elder Dragon at their backs anymore. Glacial Prism going down, Sten with a handshake back into the Chain of Corruption, and 113 is CC'd for an absolute Ice Age. Taken out by Heretics, who cling on to life in this game. BDS looking for okay, guys, we died in the 1-3-1. We died in the 1-4. What about 0-5-0? Yeah, let's just all go towards the mid lane and see if we can win a front to back, because we are strong. You have a 4-item mid laner, you've got hostile takeover coming in from across the wall here, and look at the damage coming out from Ice. Public execution going in from Carlson. Paris doing a good job of distracting the backline, but with the damage coming out, Paris will fall Carlson down as well. Heretics able to take a 1-for-1. This late in the game. Nuke is low, Elder is up, Nuke has teleport. He's just, I thought he was going to stay around, but he backs around the corner to make sure that he has a safe place to TP. There's a wave pushing in the top lane, 20 seconds before that inhibitor respawns.
Someone has to back, and that job is to Camilo, who has the TP to still join in for the rest of the fight, but I mean, it's still 4 items onto this Azir. 23 seconds until Carson's available, so BDS is going to start the objective.
And Paris up in 10. Carlson will have teleport when he respawns. Camilo now seen, TP's in, the inhibitor has respawned, 5,000 on the Elder. It all comes down to this. 113 trying to get him from the side, but immediately he's locked up and he will fall. Shale gets in and steals away the Elder. And from the jaws of defeat, Heretics have found victory. Tell me whatever goddamn god they've been praying to. Flash onto the bot lane tower. Whenever he tried to get it just there, it's so good from them. And now, can they get the Nexus? 20 seconds still on Nuke. 113 coming up in 10. Ice still 20 seconds away as well. It's a 4v2 for now. Redemption coming out. Sten flashing forward, looking for Irrelevant. Will get the hostile takeover onto him. Paris jumping in as well. 113 has respawned. Paris falling low. Camilo's going to take him out. 113 misses the Impaler, goes between the uprights, and he'll pay for that with his life. Camilo's looking for a little bit more. They don't really have the wave here. Flacker steps forward and immediately is met with a turret shot to the face.
They don't have a real front line. Sheo trying to very quickly run his way up mid lane to get here. Nuke just trying to keep the wave off the turret so they can deal with it piece by piece. But Ice is being shut down piece by piece. But there may be peace needed at this stage because Heretics, they're running out of waves. Sheo's here. Can he find that engage that seals the deal for Heretics?
Nuke, Irrelevant, and Ice, and a Dream. Heretics have the cannon minion, and now they've got their front line. The tank is here. Let's see what the artillery can do. Sheo steps forward, tanks the tower. Glacial Prison immediately onto Irrelevant, who's put into an icy grave. Carlson dashing in as well. And Heretics from 13,000 gold